little money scraped up because, and ironically, it was funny because I texted her and she was waiting outside in her car, and the car shut off. So she just happened to look down and answer a text when I went down the stairs and tripped because I turned around, like away because okay, goodbye, thank you very much. I missed the first step and I went down. And Lee did a Superman slide on my side, so I had mud like caked on the side of my face, like almost all down my neck. God. Just a few scrapes. So I get in the car, and the one comes on. She goes, "What happened to you?" It's like I tripped down the stairs, sort of. It's like, oh my god. Okay, well we're going home, So we get home. I want to go to bed. Wash your face off. No. I want to go to bed. Wash your face off. You're not going to you're not getting in my bed with that muddy face on you. So.
Yeah.
I promise I wouldn't say this. This is completely off topic and not really a question at all. But I promise I wouldn't say this, but I kind of have to now. So, right. A friend of mine, we went out last Friday, and there was three of us. We went for a curry, and then we went to a pub, and then we accidentally went to a club. I say accidentally because it really wasn't planned that way.
Accidentally.
And it got to some point in and I don't do this a lot, right? Because I've got a 6-year-old, so that's not like a life thing that you do. You don't go out clubbing at my age. But anyway, at some point he disappeared, and I phoned him. I went outside, cigarette. I phoned him. I said, "You all right?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm on my way home. I'm nearly there now. I'm just, I was feeling a bit drunk, so I thought I'd head off." Oh, okay, cool. And then I went back in, I had a drink with my other friend that was there, and I actually met someone else I knew there, which is completely random because they're not from the same town or anything. But anyway, we had a bit of an evening, and then, I don't know, it was only like half an hour later, maybe, and I come out, and I thought, I better check Mark's all right. So I phoned him again, and his wife answered, and she went, "What the fuck did you do?" I was like, "Hello, what happened? Anyway, at some point, apparently he was walking along with his hands in his pockets. At some point, he tripped.
Oh no!
Oh god!
And he broke his nose. Right?
Oh shit!
He's got this. So I was like, "Okay, shit, I'm coming around." So I went. This is
and you were still pissed at this point.
Oh yeah, but I'm like running down. It's only a small town. I'm running down the street, right? Running down to where he lives. I'm not a big runner, but anyway, I'm running down there, and I knock on the door, and there's blood on the door. I'm like, "Oh Jesus!"
Oh man.
Anyway. I walked in, he's like, "What happened?" He wasn't sure if he'd been beaten up or fallen over. It was only the next day he remembered that he'd actually, wow. I don't know if he was trying to work. Anyway, there's this whole thing. I saw him today, so this is a week later, and his nose is like a zigzag, right? It's kind of like, definitely. And I remember, I was like, I feel really bad because I probably should have gone home with you. And he lived like, a few doors down, really, but he went off.
Oh
it was one of those moments. I was like, we're too old for this shit. We shouldn't be doing it. And I always get the blame, right? So because whenever these things happen, it's always like, yeah, it's probably Mike's idea. I don't know why.
You're the troublemaker. That's what it is. You're the troublemaker.
Yeah.
I'm the troublemaker. But I did point out, so it was kind of my fault because in the toilets there's a big poster that was all about all the different things, all the different shots you could order with Red Bull. And obviously, number one was Jägermeister,
right.
Jägerbomb. I was like, right, let's get some Jägerbombs. But in my defence, I don't think I'd finished my first one before Mark had got the others lined up. And I was like, this is complete. Anything that happens now is your fault, right? This is not me.
So it's all his fault. It's all his fault.
That's it. And he asked me what time we're on tonight. And I said, 10-ish, because it's never 10. I said, if you're tuning in, I'll try not to mention it. But because it's come up.
Nice work, Mark. How's your nose?
I'll tell you what, though, he's a beautiful man. It doesn't faze him a bit.
Amazing.
So, on that completely non-related note, but it was just funny because it was you tripping down the stairs, Bainesy, is exactly what it reminded me of.
And it was just 3 flat stairs. They weren't steep, so it was just me turning around going, okay, goodbye. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had a few drinks, so that I'm not completely excusing myself. But then I turned around and said, goodbye, thanks for having me, and I went down the stairs. And then the funny thing is I because it was my buddy, he just got engaged too, so he works for a Canadian airline, so he's a pilot for an airline now. And his wife, or soon-to-be wife, she works at the counter, she does ticketing, that sort of thing. And I saw her on the Monday, and I said, "Oh, how's it going?" She goes, "Oh my God!" He goes, "Your face makes me feel so bad. I want to cry." It's like I told her, I said, "No, it's fine." He goes, It's a stupid mistake because I'm totally okay. A couple scratches, we're good. No, there's nothing. It was just a stupid turnaround and slide. We're all good. So.
Can I just say, I'm proud to say that no one's ever said to me, your face makes me want to cry.
Well, it's because of the scars, jackass. Come on.
My mom actually said that, but more or less said that to me when I was at university. When I was at university, I got so pissed that I went to go underneath one of those car park barriers, like to duck under it, but I kind of just went head first and landed on the concrete, like gunk, just straight on my face. And I ended up breaking half my teeth, 2 black eyes, and like scars all the way down. And my lip was split in 2, and I had to have 6 stitches. And my mum came down to visit the next day, obviously, after I'd been in hospital. So she was like, what have you done to your face?
Your face makes me cry.
Look away, I'm hideous.
Don't look at me.
So
amazing.
We'll get back to the music, and this doesn't quite not the quite perfect segue, but we're gonna play Verity White's newest single called "Own Me." Dig this. Right on. Verity White with Omi. This is her brand new single, and we played it multiple times. This is a great single. Like, big fans of it here on NMS. Not just the guitar work and the musically, but vocally. Just you have such a powerfully and strong voice, and like we mentioned before, you're just such high energy that it just really kind of drives the point of the song home. And just the beginning, is just a little bit more heavier, and I'm leaning more towards we'll say harder alternative rock, which is really cool. And the thing that I was thinking of too is it reminds me a little bit, and I was thinking this today because I was driving the car. Kim and I were driving the car, taking the dogs to the dog park for a run, and I asked her, said because I just thinking about because I listened to the album a long time. I said, "Do you remember the Bank with the Breeders?" She goes, "Oh yeah, I think so." So the Breeders, The Last Splash. And I said it kind of reminded me just a little bit of that, just the production of the music, because as people know, Kim Deal from the Pixies is part of the Breeders, or was. I mean, either way, great tune. I really love it, but like really hard hitting. I mean, this one I've loved all your songs, but this one just really kind of stands out. And it's like, yeah, let's do this, you know?
Yeah, I think it's the start of not the new me, because it's kind of still the same messed up little bunny that I always was. But it's the start of the sort of new direction of what we're doing. Like when Breaking Out, the album, was released in December, it did feel like there's lots of different types of genres that have influenced it. And although I still love the album, I think there's some really important messages in it. I think that what Al and I are trying to create now feels more cohesive. It feels more like we've got a sound, like that sound of kind of that 90s grunge mixed with kind of like a bit of Nine Inch Nails-y kind of stuff, mixed with kind of just that female kind of empowerment. So like Riot Girl / Hailstorm / Evanescence kind of, so all of that kind of thing in one bundle.
for sure. Just before, I know Mike's going to say something in just a moment here, but just before he does, the first like 30 seconds to a minute with the opening, speaking of Nine Inch Nails and female and Evanescence, I just it can pick up a little bit of hints in there, but as well as How to Destroy Angels.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, yeah. That's
so, it just
still trend, so we love it.
Yeah, so it kind of caught my ears. Kind of listening, it's like, it kind of mixes here and there, and it kind of sounds like similar. They're on the same kind of, we'll call it, guidelines, but really enjoyed it. So, Mike, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I said in the break, and I've said it before on the show, the bit for me that really makes that song is the breakdown. I absolutely love the breakdown. It drops, and then, I can see a cat.
Ruskin's come to say hello. Ruskin wants to be on the radio.
Yes, just so everyone knows, there's a cat. It's not mine. I love the breakdown. I love the way it makes the last chorus kind of, as you said, pop is the right word. Actually, it makes it kind of explode in your face, which I think is really, really cool. I definitely. I'm sure I've compared you to the Breeders before on this show as well. I'm sure. Is it Cannonball? Was the kind of
Cannonball? Yes, thank you.
Such a tune. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Brilliant tune. I remember buying the album a long time ago.
Oh man, yeah. I was looking for it. I know I got it somewhere. I've not. I got an iTunes card, so I'm gonna buy it on iTunes if I can't find it. I know I have it somewhere. I'm pretty sure, because I got all the Pixies, so I have Doolittle and Bossa Nova, so I got all that good stuff. So,
well, but a little whisper in your ear, Bainesy, I've got it, so I'll just send it to you.
Of course.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
It's all right. They've made their money, right?
All music's free these days anyway, huh?
Wouldn't do it with a struggling independent artist, but I think
thank you, dear.
Well, we can connect the squares here too, because when the little table went up, as it goes, was like very smooth, and she comes out saying, "Shh, no one noticed."
Yeah, lice. Yeah. I don't have lice. I feel like I need to say that on air. If anyone saw my Twitter earlier.
I was going to ask you. So normally, I kind of try and ask, some kind of random questions, and I tend to do, try and do a bit of research and ask people random questions. But I feel like I can throw that out the window and just ask you about
you about the lice.
Yeah.
You've been talking lice with Dr. Bones, and I said, tell us about the lice. I mean, tell us a little about it.
I'm really crap because I type really quickly and then I autocorrect to some